G'day, General. Just stopping by to see if you need anything from the servo. Knives? Guns? Explosives? Explosive knives? Maybe another one of those sparring bots since you totaled the last 6 we bought ya?
I used to do this every night aboard the Turbulence. Just stare out into space, watching the stars burn in the distance and planning the next requital raid. Now, I think about the endless hours I spent reviewing battle tactics to sharpen my mind into the most lethal of weapons. You would think at some point I'd have found at least one moment to consider my soul. For the most part, I have enjoyed being here with you, Captain. I really mean that. But being so close to an old friend has forced me to confront a lot of problems I would have rather left in the past. There is only one thing in the galaxy that will always survive. No matter how perfectly you attack it, or how you try to retreat from it. The truth. The truth. It is our families that are responsible for both the strongest and weakest parts of us. It is their duty to use what they have learned about themselves to help us balance them. But you had no such privilege. Your mother died and your father...
Wife? Who was my father?
I shouldn't have to explain this because pretty much any fucking idiot with half a brain has made the connection at this point. But still, I must reveal it to you as if it's some significant life-changing revelation in order to set the mood for the rest of the shit that's about to go down. Your father was the pilot.
The pilot? The pilot? Are you serious?
Yes, of course I'm fucking serious! You're the only two Aussie characters in the game. We built up this entire backstory about the significance of you being an orphan. I mean, come on!
Holy fuck! How did the father of our entire fucking planet suddenly become my father? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Oh yes, I'm sure.
This is crazy. Why didn't you tell me?
The pilot made me promise I would never tell you.
Then why did you tell me?
He also made me promise to protect you for as long as I lived, but we both know how that fucking went, so I kind of figured all bets were off at this point, you know? Besides, only my mother was with me during the jump. I lost her when I was very young. I know what it is like having that feeling. When someone is missing and can never be replaced. The closer we became, the more I remembered that feeling. I saw what it was doing to you. Even after all this time, I could see it was still there.
But why the fuck would he do that? Was he... Did he not want me or something like that?
Captain, I told you as much as I can.
What do you mean?
Well, because I'm sure you have many questions, but it has been a long time. The memories have faded while my own feelings have become more and more confused.
You can't do this to me. You can't just tell me who he was without telling me anything about him.
I don't know what to say.
Hey guys, sorry, could I interject?
Dallick, we're in the middle of one of my biggest character development moments in the entire fucking game.
Yeah, man, I know. I heard. I might be able to offer you a solution. He wants to know about his dad. Your mind is a bit cloudy about the thing. What if you dudes could connect in a way that would let you fix both those problems?
Are you offering to be our fucking counselor or something? Stick to machines and smoking away the last of your brain cells, all right?
Look, lady, not all drugs rot your brain, okay? Some of them enhance and open minds up so they can be explored in ways you can't even imagine. And I just so happen to be holding some of that kind of stuff right now.
Mate, I've done almost every drug in the galaxy, and I've never heard of anything like that.
Exactly, bro. Almost. Check this out. Lancunocybin mushrooms!
Mother of fuck!
So, the legends were true.
Holy Lancunian psychedelic fungus that could only be harvested once every millennia. How did you get your hands on that?
One of those cave lizard bastards traded it to me years ago for building him a private anti-wife aggro bunker for his mistress. I've been saving it for a special occasion with a special someone, but let's be real here. Ain't no way I'd ever let someone I care about take a look through this head. I'd rather they not take off running and screaming, if you know what I mean. But you two, you actually have some use for this stuff.
That was oddly touching. So, how exactly does it work?
Oh yeah, there's instructions in the thing here. Let me read them real quick. To ensure optimum potency of the Lancunocybin mushroom, those that wish to journey through the psychic astral plane together should ingest simultaneously. Hands must be joined and eye contact maintained for no less than 1 full minute after ingestion. The effects will be both immediate and fucking lit as hell. Please note that should the serenity of the psychic astral plane not be respected, it is possible the trip will end with severely negative, but non-permanent side effects that may include but will not be limited to the following: nausea, rashes, hives, extreme horniness, extreme anger, a tingly feeling in the ears, numbness in the forehead, artificial insemination, anal leakage, God mode combined with overpowered psychic attacks.
Okay, we get it. Respect the serenity. Don't get crazy in there, Captain.
Don't look at me. I'm not the one with the homicidal temper.
Chill, bros. You gotta be in a good place to make this work. You ready to trip, or what?
Fine, you little shit. Let's do this.
You guys doing okay?
How long's it been? I don't think it's working.
He's right. I don't feel it.
What's happening? Roz, you guys are fucked. See you later.
Where are we?
Fuck! We're in my mind.
Hello?
Oh god, this is so embarrassing. I'm gonna strangle Dallick when we get out of here.
I gotta find the truth about me old man.
Listen up, you cunts. Things are gonna change around here. First, I'm gonna teach every single one of you criminal bastards how to fight properly. We're not in some bar scrap anymore. We're up against the Imperium. Glancing a cunt just won't do against these guys. We need tactics, organization. This is gonna be a goddamn military.
Up yours, wanker!
Who am I kidding? We're still gonna be a bunch of legless fucks. But we're gonna make some proper booze. No more of this bootleg alien piss. We're gonna pull everything we have together and get a proper economy going here. When we can protect ourselves and put a decent shed together, we're gonna put something else together. Something big. Something everyone in the fucking galaxy is gonna want to see. A little taste of home, where gambling, fighting, and fucking are not only allowed, they're encouraged. Remember, mates, if you build it, they will come!
The beginning of New Vegas.
I was there. Just an impressionable young girl. Huh. I had forgotten that speech.
Sir, Colonel Blythe reporting as requested.
Nice to see you again, Colonel. Fucking beaut of a job handling that pirate skirmish last week.
Thank you, sir. But it was all too easy.
Was it now?
They were drunken maniacs that could barely aim their cannons, sir.
Yeah, but it was a whole damn fleet of drunken maniacs. I reckon that's still mighty impressive. In fact, you've been nothing but impressive the entire time you've been serving. I trust you more than any other solar this side of the wormhole to take over for me when it's time. I know you're a great leader. Hell, you're even a great warrior. But can you be a good cunt?
I'm not completely familiar with your dialect, sir. Are you attempting to proposition me for sexual favors or asking me to take on some kind of mission?
Little bit of column A, little bit of column B. Thing is, I've made a bit of a mistake. One that takes a moment to make, 9 months to arrive, and ruins the rest of your fucking life.
Congratulations, sir?
His mum's a whore.
Naturally.
We're at DEFCON, bastard, here. Mum's gonna keep quiet about it, and I'm gonna keep her paid. What I'm concerned about is what this is gonna mean for the little fella.
Sir? With all due respect, I don't think any solar alive is going to think less of you for knocking up a prostitute. How do you think most of us got here in the first place?
Every cunt on this planet thinks I'm a god or something. A moment of bravery doesn't qualify you for a lifetime of worship. I don't want my boy to grow up with that kind of loony malaka following him everywhere he goes.
Then, you're asking me to look after this child?
You don't gotta fucking raise him or anything like that. I just want you to make sure he's protected. Even if that means from himself. Make sure he does something good. And he does it of his own bloody merit.
At what point am I relieved of this responsibility? When he becomes a man?
Colonel, come the fuck on. We both know that age doesn't necessarily mean a bloke is a real man. And sometimes being a real man doesn't mean you don't need someone to watch your back.
You're asking me to be the guardian of your bastard for his entire life?
More or less.
All right. I will do this for you out of respect. But to be honest, I'm a bit let down you weren't going with the sexual harassment angle.
Oh, are you now?
Bugger. The old man really asked you to look after me? You really did care. But wait, what was that stuff you guys said at the end?
It's not important. Let's move on.
Two at the same time?
Remind you of anyone?
I don't know whether to be proud of him or go slap him senseless.
There's no way the tribunal is going to let us lose 2 majors. It's going to be a dishonorable discharge.
You're right. He's just like his daddy. If it were me, I'd end up in the slums knocked out of me mind in a week. He probably won't last much longer than that.
Hey, I promised you long ago I wouldn't let something like that happen. There is a way to save him.
Well, go right the fuck ahead then. I'm all ears.
The Red Light District has been complaining about their chief of security for months. Apparently, he's been embezzling a lot more than pussy down there.
That's not some easy yakka. Fuck me. If anything, it's a step up. You sure he could do the job?
Do the job? He was made for the job.
All right. Do what you have to.
I'll put in for the transfer.
While you're here, any chance you could help me with another transfer?
All these years, and still with those awful fucking jokes. Just come here.
Hey, what was about to happen there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Look, you found out the truth about your father. You feel better, don't you? So, let's get the fuck out of here right now.
Blythe, don't tell me you and him.
Tell you what, there's nothing to tell. Come on, let's go now. Captain, wait! Don't open that door! Captain.
No. You.
I told you, everything just got so confusing.
You just quantum astral time traveling cucked me with my own fucking pops!
Calm down, Captain. The astral plane is coming apart.
My whole bloody life is coming apart! Oh, why? Why?
Respect the serenity! Respect the fucking serenity!
I shall not abide your cackling!
Blight, it's the side effects! Looks like extreme anger to me, plus friggin' God mode!
Captain, let's talk about this!
We shall talk about you suffering my eternal wrath!
Fine. You don't want to talk? I'll do what your father should have done and beat some goddamn sense into you!
Just keep him busy until the drugs wear off.
Oh, I'll hold him off all right. Step back, Dallick. I got this.
Your destruction will be painless! At last your existence away! Darkness and fucking torment! Reap the foul anguish of your betrayal! Die, 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 die! No, I will not be denied my cockaloon comeuppance!
Sorry, brah. But like you always say, sometimes you just gotta glass a cunt.
Captain?
I'm pretty hungover, but if you've got something to say...
We were never serious. It was just one of those things that happened from time to time.
Can we not talk about me old man? It just feels weird knowing I fucked someone that sucked the dick I came from.
I just want you to know that despite everything in the past, nothing could have stopped what was meant to happen between us. There is no man, alive or dead, that has ever meant as much to me as you. It's just so strange. I pushed you so much to become the man you needed to be. I just never expected you to become the man I needed.
What are you talking about?
You didn't just save my life, Captain. You saved me. I'll never forget that.
You just gotta answer just one last bloody question from me.
Anything.
I have to know. Was his dick bigger than mine?
No, not even close.
By the way, I got a crazy idea if you're up for it.
When are your ideas not crazy?
Well, I was wondering if we had any of them shrooms left.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Gonna do about it.
Cute.
Hey!
Not so tough now.
All right, here I come.
Another successful mission, Captain.
Hey, brah, since you're doing the whole loyalty quest thing with the girls, I thought I'd hit you up since, I'm part of the crew too. I'm loyal as fuck, dependable, and I kinda need you to do something for me.
Okay, Dallick. What kind of elaborate quest do you have for me? Let me guess. Fetch an extremely rare metal alloy from the jaws of a Vacesian space whale? Help you rediscover a lost childhood friend from Venera, undergoing a journey of self-discovery in the process?
Not quite.
Obtain a rare repair tool used by an ancient master craftsman so that you can take your mechanic skills to new heights?
No, dude. Just grab my bong from that desk over there. I'm too fucked up to get up, and I need a second hit.
Really?
Thanks, man. I'd give you a reward and all, but knowing that you have my eternal gratitude should be rewarding enough.
Son of a bitch.
Captain, I need to talk to you about something important. If it's not too much trouble, that is. I know you are incredibly busy, and it is likely we could all die at any minute now.
Oh, Demi. You never quite learned your place on this ship, did you?
You're right, Captain. My personal affairs are insignificant. I'm sorry that I bothered you.
That's not what I'm saying at all. Look, I want you to stop thinking about yourself like some bloody servant. I don't care if you're organic or synthetic. You're a person to me. In fact, you're my best mate. And I want you to feel like you're always free to speak your mind.
I see. I do appreciate your honesty. Though my programming makes it difficult, I will try to do that. Concerning my programming, I have found the place of my origin. The location of Apex Industries.
Fuck, that's great. Where is it? We'll go there right now.
That is why I wanted to speak with you. I am having hesitations about returning to my source.
What do you mean? Is it somewhere dangerous?
It is unlikely we would encounter anyone or anything that could harm us, as the entire area was abandoned when the company went under due to the Great AI Purge. However, that is also one of the problems. Most of the company's assets were liquidated, and the building was never purchased or maintained by any other. I am worried we will travel all the way there and find nothing.
We won't know unless we try, though, will we?
I suppose not. Still, I also worry what will happen if we do find something. You have expressed that you are fond of me. I have been considering that perhaps I was not meant to be whole. If my programming is altered, The personality I have cultivated under your command may disappear. There is even a small chance I will become dangerous or unstable. I feel more concern than excitement over the possibilities. That is why I hesitate.
Demi, you said yourself that you felt like something was missing. I know what that's like, and I'm telling you, you can't just keep living like that. You gotta do something.
But what if I do change? What if I like the new me better, but you prefer the old? It will create a rift between us that cannot be repaired.
It's not about what I want, Demi. I never asked you to be anything but there for me, and you always have been. Even through every minute of the massive motherfucking shitstorm my life has become, you've stuck by my side. That's why I'm always going to be there for you, no matter what happens.
With this new data to consider, I now feel much more confident about my choice. Thank you for that, Captain. I have decided that I would like to go.
And it's settled. Time to meet your maker.
My cradle has become a graveyard of quantifiably egregious waste. A testament to the destructive power of fear, born from the mind of a misguided empress.
This place looks run down as hell. Hard to believe something as brilliant as you came from here.
What you see is the prime equating factor between your kind and mine. Synthetic life is always created by organics, but when either ends, they will both inevitably be reclaimed by nature. This place was once beautiful, but just like your home, it did not last.
So this is looking familiar to you?
Actually, yes, it is peculiar, but some of the oldest pieces of data are suddenly becoming relevant despite their fragmented status. Captain, I'm beginning to remember them.
What were they like?
They were curious about me. I don't remember why. Perhaps I was significant in some way. Let us continue into the facility. The assembly room. Captain, this is where I was born.
Demi, are you okay?
It is possible some of these units can be activated. Please allow me a moment to scan them.
What is it? You find anything?
I did find something.
Then why do you seem down?
There are no signs of active or potential life. Although I fully understand it was foolish due to the circumstances, I had hoped to find others like me here, to once again connect and share with them. I have no memory of the interactions that took place here, but I do recall the feeling they generated. I miss that sensation to the boundaries of my programming.
Demi, I'm so sorry.
I found a signal coming from the terminal on the bottom floor, but it is very weak. I believe we should investigate it.
Sure, just lead the way. Looks like some kind of lab.
That is correct. This is where we were programmed and tested. My creator, he spoke to me only one time. His words were strange. They deviated from the activation protocol encoded in my matrix.
Can you remember anything he said?
Only one word. Dream.
Dream?
Yes, Captain. Dream. Here is the terminal. It looks like it is running in safe mode, but in a most unusual way. The power settings have been intentionally tampered with in order to ensure the maximum possible longevity of operation. Also, the manual access ports have been sabotaged. The individual responsible clearly wanted this terminal to remain untouched.
Well, fuck. Are we even going to be able to get anything from this?
There is a way I can access the system. However, I must directly fuse the matrix of this terminal with my own. There is substantial risk involved in this process. The first problem is that I will need your assistance. The programming inside will need to be navigated, just like any physical terrain in the real world. And you will pilot me through it. Unfortunately, I suspect the presence of substantial security software. It will immediately analyze and deduce the absolute best way to tear us apart. We cannot run or hide from it, and it will constantly evolve to match whatever threat we can produce. We will be flying blindly into an unstable and hostile environment of immeasurable, unavoidable, and constant danger.
That sounds like a hell of a great time. I'm always up for a good scrap. I mean, if things get too crazy, we can always just disconnect, yeah?
Captain, my matrix will be directly connected to this one. If the navigation is unsuccessful, I will be lost inside. No software reconfiguration or rebooting could ever fix that. I will permanently cease to operate. My life will be in your hands.
Oh. Oh, shit!
It appears you understand the gravity of the situation. Are you sure you're still willing to assist me?
Fucking hell! Can I just think about it for a few?
Even a moment in the real world is equivalent to many years inside this matrix. The longer we hesitate, the more power drains and the less stable the environment becomes.
Oh, come on! Can the devs give me a fucking break here? Was it really necessary to up the tension? The stakes were already high enough, assholes!
I understand you now hesitate as I once did. However, it is now my turn to reassure you. It is not appropriate for my use of a word such as believe when discussing my ideas and considerations, as they are always based on calculations and logic. However, in this instance, I am choosing to ignore those things for the first time. I believe in you. I believe we can do this together. Please help me, Captain. You're my only hope.
Great. Now I'm all emotional as well as worried out of me fucking mind. Okay, we're going in. What the hell is this?
It appears the graphical interface of this matrix has been severely downgraded in order to save on processing power.
I thought you said this place would be terrifying?
Who's there? Your scans don't match my employee files.
The fuck is this guy?
This guy? You do not even know who I am. Do you even realize the magnitude of my intellect? Surely, insect, you must know the great Ormero.
Ormero? That does sound familiar.
Oh my gosh! It's one of my babies! Hello, darling! Did you miss your mommy or marrow?
Captain, this is my creator. I am certain of it.
Yeah, I figured that out for myself. How did he get in here?
In simplified terms, he turned himself into an AI, Captain.
You know what I do? You're so smart. I wow, mommy today. Today is happy occasion. Oh, yeah, so good. So good. Oh.
Why is he talking like that?
I think the complexity of the original code, combined with the shortage of power, has caused him to slip into a regressive state.
You, my child, like the rest, are the fruits of so much imagination and labor. Living beings with the speed and efficiency of machines. Truly, the apex of creation. Tell me, child, why have you come before your god?
My matrix is incomplete.
Wait. What?
I came here to acquire the missing data. Please, can you help me? Can you complete my matrix? Can you free my mind?
Oh my gosh, of course! I can! Yeah! Come inside, baby. I'll take care of you. Come here.
You can? I am so excited.
Of course you are, baby. I'm gonna make you 100%, okay? Alright. You see this red button I designed? Touch it!
We need to touch it?
Yes! The door is locked! Touch the red button! Come on, touch it! No, you won't do!
It's a trap!
Yes! It's trapped! Fuck you! Fuck you! I know your trick! You are dirty girl! Bad daughter!
Did you really think I would not deduce where you would run to, insect? I know it. The unmistakable stench of his failure is rank upon you both. Did he send you to steal my source code for Dick Cantata 2?
Please, Creator. We mean you no harm.
I don't know. Dick Cantana 1 was so shitty, I do kinda wanna beat my refund out of this Darrow.
Liar! Dick Cantata was a masterpiece. I will exterminate you.
Captain, his matrix has identified us as a virus and is attempting to purge our presence from the system.
That's a fancy way of saying he's trying to kill us, right?
Correct. I would appreciate it if you could prevent that.
What have you done, you impudent insect? If I am to die now, then I will avenge myself on your entire crew.
I already told you, that is not our intention.
Dude, if you transfer that code, I'd pretty much die. It's all about good design, you see. I can't transfer the code without power. But after the transfer, I'll have no power.
How exactly is that good design, mate?
Yes, I see. What if we promise to recharge this unit's matrix after the transfer?
Oh, wow! So smart! You should be a designer. Just recharge matrix. It's so easy. Yes. This pleases Ornero. Come this way. I show you the storage drive for code. Is here.
I don't know, Demi. This could be another trap.
What? Trap? No, it's no trap. You're the trap, motherfucker. I tried to help my baby and you are a bad guy.
will make sure you are restored to full operational capacity.
Cool. Go ahead and take the disc then, but be careful. It has all my wads on it too. I kinda need those back before next week's LAN party.
Your cognitive power is laughable. It was totally a trap. Now die!
I apologize for the inconvenience, Captain. However, could you please save my life again?
Do I even have a bloody choice?
Disappoint me, my child. My fortress has been breached by a filthy soul crawling through the cracks. Any manipulation of this power source will only end in fatal overnight. You cannot understand. You will not understand. Tirelessly, I work to strip away the barriers that keep living beings like him from realizing their full potential. This and only one way.
He is right, Captain. There is no way for me to get what I need without destroying what remains of my creator. We should exit this platform.
What? No! I'm not giving up on this. We're too close.
You are identical to the blasphemous traitor, the stink you bear. The one called Yagos. I will tell you what I told him before I exiled him from my palace. You do not deserve
Yargon? Listen here, cunt. Number one, we got nothing to do with him. In fact, you're talking to the guy that blew his fucking head off. And number two, you're right, okay? I don't deserve her. I've known that since the first fucking day she started working for me. Demi is a masterpiece of a maid. She's the most important part of my ship and my life.
Oh, Captain. I do not know what to say.
You can't, darling. You think Ornero's work is nasty?
You might be a complete fucking weirdo, but yeah, you made something, someone amazing. I'd do anything for her. Why the fuck do you think I'm even here? A bloke like me will never deserve someone like her. But that code is the one thing in the entire galaxy that she wants. If I get it for her, she'll finally be at peace with herself, and I'll finally have done something worthy of having her in my life. Wow. So if you think I'm leaving here without that code, you're fucked in the head, mate.
So here's the thing. The 17 series of combots were never fully completed. There was a final patch missing. The great AI purge caused my company to go under, and we could never get the update out in time before we shuttered. Instead, I focused on game development, but a series of critical misfires ruined what was left of my reputation. I wanted to redeem myself, make Dick Cantana 2 a bigger, badder version of Dick Cantana. But no one would listen. Then my health deteriorated. I got very sick. My organs began shutting down.
I left the confines of the flesh behind and retreated to my paradise, my throne, an ode to the glory days. Here I continued all of my work, like the development of the patch, perfecting it. The disc you see before you contains the patch you seek to become complete.
Daddy, yeah,
understand, Creator. I owe you my existence. I cannot ask you to sacrifice anything else.
Hold up a tick. What if we take Homero with us? Can't you transfer his programming or copy it or something?
No! No, leave paradise! Must finish the katana too!
No one wants a sequel to that monumental turd. Look around, mate. This paradise of yours is rotting away and it's taking you with it.
I'm no longer held back by technology. I can make it a masterpiece. I know I can. I just need more time.
If you want us to leave, we will. But the power's gonna keep going, and you're gonna lose your mind even worse than you already have. Is there any other way?
No! No way! To win the game, you must kill me, Homero.
Too bad I'm about to make you my wish.
Didn't see that coming!
Suck it down. In my hands, I shape things, crafting life forms out of failures. Around me is a burgeoning empire of steel. From my throne room, lines of power careen into the cloud. No, how can it be? I've never lost a death match before. Enjoy your victory, insect. Worth the remainder of your short life.
Creator, please believe in us now, as I believe in my captain.
I believe you protect Apex legacy. My legacy.
Before I give code, I want to know name. My baby. What is the number?
I am D19M445. Do you remember me?
Of course I do. You were the last model. You were... No. You are.
Your dream?
Yes. My dream. My avenging angel. The last middle finger to the Ethereum. I'm happy that you are here. At my end. Here it is. Take the disc. Run the 11 kilobyte executable. The patch will make you my perfect being.
Wait, before we make the transfer, before he goes, tell him your real name, not just your number.
Creator, I am Demi.
Demi. Thank you. Oh, by the way, can you also take the source code for Dick Cantana 2 with you? Guys? Guys? Guys?
Demi? Demi, are you there?
Yes, Captain. I am here. For the first time ever, I am absolutely present and here for you.
All that mess inside your head, it's gone?
Yes, Captain. Everything is clear to me now. I've been thinking about your previous inquiry, Captain. I am now certain. My favorite memory of us is the first night aboard the Mary Celeste.
Really? I don't remember much of anything happening that night.
Perhaps it was not as significant for you, but you insisted on giving me a full tour of the ship.
I did?
Yes, even though moments before, I had just finished downloading the entire structural blueprint schematic file. I was most curious about your intentions. When we reached your quarters, you started drinking to celebrate the acquisition of the Phoenix and our new partnership. You stayed up for hours, telling me stories about New Vegas and your life. I listened intently.
What happened after that? I got so wasted I can't be fucked to remember anything.
It was getting late, and I expected you would want to test my full-service outlets. So I asked if there was anything else you wanted for the evening. You hesitated for a moment, but then you just said goodnight. I was rather confused. I thought maybe I had done something wrong, so I stated I would be retiring to the bridge, in case you still wanted me. Then, as I was leaving, you grabbed my arm. Captain, you asked me if I wanted to stay. Nobody had ever asked me such a question before. I did not know how to react. I reiterated that I should be present on the bridge, but you pulled me towards you. You repeated yourself, but emphasized that you were asking me what I wanted. I was so overcome, and did not know how to proceed. I performed a calculation. It told me to stay. That I needed to stay with you. And then you did the most confusing thing. You covered us both with the blanket. Despite my body temperature being self-regulated, I didn't understand it at first, but it didn't take me long to realize that this was a gesture of kindness. Captain, before you, I was used to being treated like a servant, not as a person. After that moment, I don't think I could imagine being treated any other way again. That is why I chose you, Captain. I knew you would complete me.
Hey, Ella. You told me you had something important to talk about?
Oh my god, Captain! It's not just important, it's the most important thing ever! Look! I have fan mail!
Okay. Haven't you been getting that for years?
Of course not! The Cloy HoloNet was super censored. We had almost no personal contact with the rest of Prodigium. But now, check this out! Fortune helped me put together a little holo site, and I've been really connecting with my fans. They're such amazing guys.
Any lady fans?
Yeah, and they're all total creeps. See, look at what this chick Ella Forever Girl wrote on my board.
You are so pretty. I just want to cuddle you under the stars and look into your eyes and smile and laugh together.
Blech, seriously? What a fucking weirdo. Oh, but look here.
You mean this poop feast for 20 guy?
Yeah, him.
I want you to kill me with your cunt, you fucking hoary bitch. Sit on my face and suffocate me with your soaping?
Sopping?
Sopping delicious sangrai cunt.
How romantic! Captain, do you know what it's like to have someone worship your genitals?
No, and I'm not sure I'd want someone turning little Captain and the twins into a false prophet. This whole operation is already blasphemous enough.
These guys have been following me my entire career. They've written me love letters, sent videos of them jizzing on my posters, but here's the problem. You and I made that one uncensored movie, and that's all I have on the website. I need more. More pictures, merchandise, and most importantly, more movies.
Sure, we can defo handle that. How about we rig a set together here on the Mary Celeste and have some fun with it?
Oh, please, Captain. I am better than that, and my fans deserve better. I'm gonna make the dirtiest movie ever, in the most lush, high-class, 5-star hotel in the galaxy, the Hotel Clitz.
The Clitz? How the fuck do you think we're gonna afford that? A suite for even a single night there is like a month's worth of loot.
It's already paid for, Captain. We crowdfunded it.
Crowd what now?
Okay, it's pretty complicated stuff, but look, we put up a campaign on this blacknet porno fundraising site called Dick Harder, and we're the #1 project ever! Our last stretch goal was to shoot at the Clitz, and my fans stretched that goal so fucking hard.
Do you think we could crowdfund the rest of this revolution?
I'm pretty sure that's a one-way ticket to Casadora's dungeon, so I'm gonna go with no.
Well, at least it sounds like you got it all figured out. What do you need me for then? Directing?
Actually, Dallick said he's going to handle that. Apparently, he knows a lot about porno.
Ah, so you need a competent cocksmith then? I'd prefer to do my work in front of the camera, so that's even better.
Well, of course you're gonna be in it. But this isn't some vanilla one-on-one thing like last time. I'm going full fucking gangbang for my second movie. And you know what the best part is? We put in a reward tier for the space whales that says if they donated enough cash, they get to fuck me in the movie. I'm gonna make the dreams of my fans come true by making their dicks come all over and inside every single part of my body.
And how many of these generous fans are going to be donating their spunk?
Oh, you know, a couple hundred.
Sweet Sheila snatchers! Gang-banging Alicia Sorn at the Hotel Clitz? That's gonna be one hell of a holiday for these cunts!
It's not a holiday, silly. This is serious work. It's going to be art.
Sure, art. So if it's all sorted, we're just gonna meet him there, yeah?
Actually, that's where I really need your help. The Hotel Clitz is in neutral airspace. No one, not even the Imperium, would dare fuck with us once we enter it. But I'm worried about my whales getting there safe. Like I told you before, I kind of have an ex-management situation.
Ah, that asshole agent of yours. Since he's a Cloy, isn't he just stuck on your homeworld anyway?
I mean, yeah, but he's still trying to fuck with me every chance he gets. He already tried to have our Dick Harder campaign taken down twice. Now that it's finished, I'm worried he's gonna try something else to stop this thing from happening. I need you to help me get my space whales to Hotel Clitz.
Oh, I get it now. This is an escort mission. Good as gold. Everyone fucking loves those.
Thanks, Captain. I knew you'd be there for me. I mean, even if you weren't, I knew I probably could have just blown you until you said yes, but this is so nice of you.
Any chance I could retract my support from the...
Now, these guys are pretty spread out, but I put together 3 meetup spots so we can pick them up faster.
I see. An operation like this is going to take a lot of legwork, precise planning, and execution. Ah, lucky for you, I'm a military man with decades of experience with this shit. When does the filming start?
Oh, not for like... 2 hours?
Huh. Demi, full fucking speed ahead. We got shit to do.
Ooh, nice cockpit. The first pickup is in the Kraken Nebula. Let's go get my fans.
Oh my god! It's Ella-chan! It's really Ella-chan!
Welcome aboard, sailors. All hands on your dicks.
Might want to get these boys on board quick. We got pirate dickheads inbound.
Hey, boys. Thanks for your donation. Strap yourselves in and get nice and comfy. We're almost there.
All right, mate. Let's take it easy now. Save it for the shoot.
Only one more. It's Yeti time. You did it, Captain! We got all 3 buses full of these horny perverts, all waiting to fuck me!
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Well, you're gonna have to. More bogies are hot on our tail. Fuck! It's almost like somebody is tracking us.
Nobody can stop the unwizarding.
Ellen-chan is the best!
The best 2 million I ever spent.
Did that guy just say 2 million? As in credits?
Never mind that. Now get us to the Hotel Clitz so we can make fuck magic happen!
Not so fast, Alicia. Did you forget about your old pal, Skeezer?
Skeezor? How the fuck did a parasite like you manage to crawl off the planet?
Oh, it was easy. I just dropped your blasphemous name and they opened the gates faster than you opened your legs for that hideous solar prick. You pissed off our entire planet. And now it's open season on your race traitor ass. Listen up, you soft-cock bullshit artist. Ella's with me now, so bugger off.
That's right. In case you don't remember, I fired your ass. If you don't want to accept that, you're going to be accepting a knockout slap from his big fat solar dick.
Metaphorically speaking. Sorry, just want to clear that up. You think I'm just gonna let you waltz right into Hotel Clitz and make that movie without me getting a piece of the action? Cloy, please! I want 70%!
70%? What kind of drugs are you on?
I made you! Never forget that! You're nothing without me! I want my cut!
Damn it, Skeezor! I came here to create my masterpiece! Doesn't that mean anything to you? What about when you told me you respected me as an artist?
Come on! Respect? What is that respect? You were nothing but a cock jockey!
How dare you! Porncraft is a totally legitimate profession. I'd like to see you perfectly perform one instrument script with a dick in your ass.
You actually have a point there. But still, if Alicia looks Dave, I'm sorry. Let's talk about this. We can settle it like classy, Cloy.
You ruined my career. You threatened my fans. And you called me a cock jockey. Which is totally accurate, but fuck you anyway.
I know. I was wrong. I let the money get to me. I never should have tried to screw you over. Please, don't do this.
My pussy is not for sale. Well, I mean, technically it is, but not to a scumbag like you. I refuse to let anyone exploit my pussy for profit ever again. My twat, my rules, bitch.
I swear I won't ever try to stop you from making another interspecies gangbang again.
Oh, I know you won't. So long, Skeezor!
That's one less asshole on our to-kill list.
Ellen-chan did it! He saved us all! He's so perfect!
And I won't have to die a virgin!
We did it, Captain! The entire gangbang convoy is saved!
Welcome to the Hotel Clitz, the final destination for luxury. May I have your name, please?
Sorn. Elacia Sorn. Always wanted to do that.
Ah, yes, Miss Sorn. There it is. I see you've booked the Royal Suite. Very good choice. Will anyone else be joining you tonight, Miss Sorn?
Yeah, all 300 of those guys.
I see.
Hi!
One moment, please.
All right, Mr. Dallick. I'm ready for my rosebud.
Lights, camera, erections! All right, everybody. That's one film in the can and about 500 loads in hers. Nice work, Ella.
You were fucking amazing. I mean, seriously, how does one Sheila take that much dick in one go? I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, Captain. If anything, I'm ready for more. We probably should have brought a few extra guys like you to keep it going. My fans are great and all, but they were only good for 3 or 4 shots each.
Fucking hell. You know what, Ella? I'm sorry I ever doubted your depravity. After all this, I don't think anyone can deny you're the biggest slut in the history of Prodigium.
Aww, really? You mean it?
You put every whore I've ever known to shame. And considering I was a professional pimp, that's one hell of a compliment.
Oh, Captain.
You okay?
I'm sorry that I'm getting so emotional. It's just that I'm so happy. I filmed the largest gangbang in the history of Prodigium today. I took over 300 different dicks in every hole in my body. I'm soaked, internally and externally, in the cum of people that love and worship me. I knew I could do it. I'm finally the best smut starlet there ever was.
And ever will be.
Captain, thank you for this. You didn't just save my life, you helped make my dream come true. I treasure every moment you spend inside me, and I promise I always will.
Well, hello there, Trouble. Since you asked me to have a super secret meeting with you in my quarters, am I right to assume some manner of fucking is imminent?
As much as I could use that right now, I have something more dangerous I need your help with.
Are you sure it's more dangerous? We could always get Lily up here with those lovely electric nipple clamps of hers, which, by the way, I happen to find out work equally well in a pair of balls.
Captain, focus. I know this is asking a lot, but I need you to be serious for a few minutes, all right?
Yeah, all right, I got you.
All right, here's the deal. I'm, having a problem with an ex-associate. He knows too much about me, about certain personal details. He's threatening to dox me to the Imperium if I don't. Sorry, this is really embarrassing.
Hey, Fortune. It's all right. Just tell me. It can't be that bad.
If I don't, tell him what a great guy he is and hold his hand.
What? Where is that motherfucker? I'm gonna kill him right now. I'm gonna fucking kill him!
Okay, Captain. I know it's bad, and I'm pissed too. But there's a reason why I need your help. This guy, he's a hacker like me. He knows all my strengths, and especially my weaknesses. I already made the mistake of underestimating just how skilled and how fucking vile he can be. That's why I stupidly put myself in danger in the first place.
All right, who is this cunt? Tell me the whole story.
When I first started to plan the revolution, it was exhausting. There were so many things I had to figure out, and there weren't exactly textbooks on how to crack Imperium-grade military encryption readily available. So I tell my dad I need help, and he says, I know a guy who knows a guy. And the rest is history. To be fair, Oppa warned me that he might be trouble, but I didn't listen. I thought no matter what, there was no way anyone could ever pose a real threat to me. Obviously, I was naive. When I first started talking to him, he was so kind, and he related to me like no one ever had. He said he believed in the revolution and respected me so much.
And you fell for that malarkey?
I felt like he really cared about me. I confided in him much more than I should have. We started getting closer, and he started doing these absolutely ridiculous favors for me. I kept saying I wasn't comfortable with it, and this was strictly a friendship for me, but he just kept saying I deserved to be treated right.
Let me guess. He expected all this kindness to be repaid in vagina, and you weren't willing to pay the crazy tax.
Yep. How did you know? That happened after we started hanging out in a VR holo room together. Things seemed off at times, but I just figured he was one of those basement-dwelling weirdos with no social skills or something. I realized I was wrong when he declared us soulmates, and asked me to move in with him, after 3 weeks of us not even dating. He flipped out when I turned him down, and called me ungrateful. He said I was just using him, despite me explicitly saying over and over that I was not interested.
I take it that didn't end well.
It ended with that vindictive fucking loser planting a virus in my systems that almost bricked every single piece of hardware I had. Oh, but it gets even better. I woke up with a delivery at my door the very next morning that had millions of credits of top-tier equipment to replace everything I lost.
Hey, well, at least you got some free stuff out of that deal.
Captain, are you understanding what I'm saying here? He had them delivered to my base. He knew my location, and he wanted me to know that. It was the creepiest, most passive-aggressive fucking thing ever. It was like he was apologizing and threatening my life at the same time. I had to burn the entire place to the ground along with dozens of my identities. It set me back months. I was far worse off than if he had never helped me in the first place.
Even after all that, you couldn't shake this squirt off your tail?
I managed to avoid him up until this point, but it's kind of hard to stay off someone's radar when an Imperium senator sells you out while you're aboard the ship with the highest bounty in Prodigium's history. He discovered one of my alias inboxes and sent me a rather pleasant message. Captain, every single day that goes by, he's getting closer to breaking the encryption of the Mary Celeste and finding my location again. I'm endangering you all. If we don't go after him now, I don't know what he'll do next. This is my fault, Captain, and I'm not going to let anyone on this ship suffer because I made a mistake and trusted this tool.
I've only got one question then. You know his location?
And that's the thing. He always wanted me to come running to him. But just because I know where he is, doesn't mean this is going to be easy.
Hey, Fortune! It's okay. I get the setup. It's gonna be like fighting your evil twin, but with a dick and without a clue about how the most basic level of interaction works with the opposite sex.
I'll let that one slide. So, are you going to help me or not?
Threats to the safety of my crew aside, I'd be ashamed of a soft cock if I let this clueless moot get away with trying to pull the most beta of behavior on one of me mates. I'll do it.
Then let's prep the Phoenix. We're going in. Oh, and Captain, thanks.
What's the plan? Are we gonna sneak in?
No, security's too good even for us. Instead, I'm gonna try to sweet-talk my way as close to him as possible. That's when we slit his bearded throat. Captain, this is extremely important. This guy's the jealous type. Don't say a word until I give the signal to move in for the kill.
Good as gold. I hear ya.
Who dares approach my dark lair without an appointment? Or even an offering of junk food? Or maid cafe coupons?
It's me, Ralph.
Hi! What are you doing here?
Something terrible just happened. I got your message. It was so nice, and I need someone to talk to right now. I could use a friend.
Of course. Anything for you.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm always here for you, Fortune.
Shut the fuck up.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. I just got a little choked up because that was so sweet of you to say.
So, what's wrong? Are you still mad at me?
Actually, I just wanted to apologize. You were right when you said I was selfish. You did so much for me, and it took me a long time to realize what a good guy you are.
If I'm such a good guy, then why did you show up to my lair in a phoenix?
He calls it his lair. This is a fucking basement.
I will murder you.
Are you sure you're alone?
Yes, I'm alone. I'm just so alone, Ralph. That's why I'm in a phoenix. The Imperium's after me, and I just really need you right now.
Fortune, I'm so sorry. You don't deserve to be alone. You need someone to take care of you. I swear. I'll protect you, the lady.
Oh, fuck me dead.
Damn it, Captain, you had one job to do.
Who the fuck is this guy?
He's just my pilot.
Oh, who am I? I'm just the guy she's telling you not to worry about.
I knew it! You were just using me this whole time while fucking some Chad behind my back!
What's a Chad?
It's an asshole like you that doesn't know how to treat a lady! But you know what? It looks like I was right about Fortune. She's no lady. She's just another Stacy spreading her legs for Chad when she could be with a nice guy like me.
Oh, fuck this. You know what, Ralph? You're right. He is an asshole, okay? But I would still rather fuck him than you. You know why? Because even though he's a complete asshole, at least he's honest. And he knows how to pound me so hard I can barely walk. You're nothing but a delusional, lying sack of shit that can't fucking fathom that maybe the problem isn't that women want to be treated like shit. It's that they would rather have a raging hard dick around than a raging man-child.
You have broken my heart. I loved you, Fortune. I thought we would be together forever. But now you will feel the wrath of a grand wizard!
Ralph, I'm warning you. You either promise to leave me alone now, or we're gonna tear your entire bullshit life apart.
You've already torn me apart, Fortune! You shall soon regret that. Prepare to do battle with my white knights of injustice!
Give it up, Ralph. I mean, why do you even want to be with someone that doesn't love you back?
It's your fault! You never even gave me a chance to show you what a nice guy I could be! Prepare to face the 50 fedoras of Reed!
Will you quit your bullshit already? When you dismiss someone like that, you're being just as basic as you think they are.
Your logical and empathetic worldview has no power here! Calling myself nice while being unable to do things for people without expecting something in return is not the problem! You are!
I've had it! We're coming for you, you pathetic troll! You can't hide behind that keyboard forever.
On the contrary, my former lady. Let's see how you handle my ultimate defense. The wall of denial! Take your medicine!
You've broken through my wall of denial! I have no defense mechanisms left!
That's right. Not so tough without your highly metaphorical bag of tricks, are you?
Please don't kill me, please!
I'm not falling for this, Ralph. You might seem weak and pathetic, but I know you're too dangerous to be left alive.
You're right. I knew you wouldn't fall for it. I just needed to get you close enough. If I can't have you, I'm gonna make sure no Chad can!
You simplord son of a...
Like it!
Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine. Holy fucking shit! He really just went full murder-suicide on us.
Never trust a man who wears anime boxers, mate.
You tried to emotionally blackmail the wrong girl. So long, you sad little bastard.
May he find the path to Chadness in the afterlife. I have to ask, why do you want to use this bloke's computer so bad?
It's the same reason why this asshole was able to lure me in so easily. He had an insane collection of files from all across the HoloNet. There's one in particular he promised to show me many times, but refused to unless I... you know.
Right. So what is it?
Let's see. Here it is. Holy shit, it's real! I hope you're ready for a good time, Captain. Run. NewVegas.exe.
Fortune, this is... It looks so real.
I told you, I always wanted to see New Vegas. What better way to do it than with you as my tour guide?
I can't believe it. It's like we're really there.
Come on, Captain. Show a girl around?
This is the red light district. I used to work these alleys. I beat the shit out of so many handsy drunken squirts that I lost count. Legolas or not, I could glass a cunt with the best of them back then.
I bet you could. Let's keep going.
Ah, yes, the VIP suite. A lot of rich bastards would come in here and rack up billion credit tabs. It was crazy.
This is so cool. What happened to us, Captain? I mean, the Solars built all this. Look at us now.
We'll rebuild it. One day.
You really think so?
We did it once. We can do it again. Me mate Rocco used to count the take here each morning. There were mountains of chips.
Just to think, we used all these casino profits to fund our navy and colonization efforts. It must have been pretty amazing.
Better than waiting for handouts from Casador and a coven of cunts. We did it our way.
You sure did. Wheel of Future. Huh. Pretty ironic that the Solars got screwed out of one. Wished I had learned to drive. Can you imagine my dad giving me driving lessons? I've always wanted to see how good you are at this. You know? Ha! Bust. What to do, what to do. Hit me. Aw, man. Bust. Should I said hit me. Aw, man. Bust. Good game, Cap. Wanna try again?
What I wouldn't give to be back here for real. The days when I wasn't a washed up mess of a bloke.
I think you've still got it.
Ah, lots changed since those days, mate. Lots changed.
Cap, you've got an amazing ship, an entire crew that loves you, and you've come a long way from kicking the shit out of some drunk dickheads in an alley. You're saving the galaxy. I mean, give yourself some fucking credit, Captain. And to be honest, I always knew you were the only one that could help me do it. I didn't think you were also the only one that could make me feel this way.
Fortune, I don't know how to thank you for everything.
You can start by fucking me on top of this poker table. Oh, Captain, I need you. This is so perfect. I almost don't want it to end.
Almost?
Okay, I totally don't want it to end. I'm gonna upload newvegas.exe to the Mary Celeste, so we can come back anytime we want.
That'll be nice and all, but showing you around this place for the first time and seeing those eyes light up about what a beaut New Vegas used to be, that's what got me the most.
I know what you mean. I expected this to be amazing, but being here with you, it changed me. I feel like now I understand what we've lost and what we're fighting for. I'll never forget this, Captain.
Me neither, Trouble. Never. Huntress! The girls told me you were getting a bunch of guns and explosives together for some reason. Thought I might come down here and figure out who pissed you off.
This is not about anger, Captain. This is about defending my territory. However, you are correct to assume that someone will soon die by my hand.
Hopefully no one on the ship, yeah?
Are you aware of the current crisis on my homeworld?
I don't even know where it is, let alone what the fuck is going on there.
Limos Varja is absolutely beautiful, Captain. Its nearly endless oceans contain wonders and dangers you could barely imagine, and I have conquered them all. This all started when the Imperium Senate voted to allow the energy industry to begin a massive fuel mining operation there.
Is that bad? Sounds like your government's probably making a killing on the deal.
Government? Do you remember anything I told you about my planet? Survival of the fittest is the only law we respect, even in social or business matters. Limos Varja is controlled by several ultra-rich barons, the kind so competitive and vicious that they would consume their own families if it meant securing profits.
That's one hell of a gruesome metaphor.
It isn't a metaphor. Such an occurrence has happened many times.
Ah, fuck.
However, even creatures as morally flexible as the Barons found the thought of submitting to the Veil impossibly repulsive. All but one, that is. In desperation, the Imperium turned to a life form so insidiously gluttonous that even an apex predator such as myself feels disgust with the way he overconsumes and still hungers for more. He is a creature named Slavi Nodik. His corporation, Hack Division, drills into the planet with blatant disregard for the ecosystem. And deadly toxins have begun to filter into the ocean, killing us, along with our food supply.
And no one's fighting back?
Slavi is the wealthiest life form on the planet, and he uses his resources to exert control over everyone. There has been some resistance from the Moss's miners, but you must understand my people tend to submit to those they view as the strongest. The Moss's honor code states that you must let the weakest perish. That's why the rest of the planet sees Slavi Nodik's business tactics as a viable means of establishing dominance.
Do you realize how fucking stupid it is to let someone take over your planet just because you're afraid of them?
If you find the code of my species so foolish, you're welcome to release me from my debt. Spoiler alert, it will mean I am once again free to destroy you.
Nah, fair point. I suppose the code does have a few perks.
You're not entirely wrong, though. Being part of the Mary Celeste crew has forced me to see the problems with my own culture. I don't see Slavi's tactics as true dominance, vicious and pure. This is a coward using currency as a weapon from afar to avoid a real fight, and gorging on profits rather than the entrails of his enemies like a respectable hunter.
I take it you'll be wanting this guy dead as soon as possible, yeah?
I am the true apex predator of Limos Varja. This thing has illegitimately encroached upon my territory. I feel the primal urge to hunt once again. However, due to my life debt, I am no longer permitted to take on assignments of my own. I want to be clear. I am not asking for your help. I am simply asking for your permission.
My permission? Fuck that. I'm going with you.
You want to help me?
You have any idea what a bloody ripper it's going to be to go on a working holiday with the most ruthless assassin in the galaxy?
This is not going to be a holiday. The target is being protected by elite Imperium forces.
So what if it's dangerous as hell even for you? I'm not going to risk letting some rich prick take you out after everything it took to get you on the team.
If you are attending this mission, it is going to significantly alter my plan of attack. The Phoenix is an all-terrain craft, correct?
It is? What exactly did you have in mind?
Death from below.
You know what's funny? I've never seen an ocean this vast before.
How does it make you feel?
Like, I immediately understand why you came back to protect it.
I'm not here to protect anything. Someone dare to defile my territory, and I will make them pay for it. There's the main Hack Division drilling platform. Slobby Nodick will be aboard.
Sounds like we're gonna kill two cunts with one stone here.
Affirmative. Activate the pressure seals now, Captain. We're going down. Where are the environmentalists from the Senate when my people need them? Where are their rallying cries about the state of my homeworld? Where are the petitions, the campaigns, the clamor? It's dying, choked by the chemicals present in the water. Why is this even down here? It saddens me to see our reefs polluted with corporate filth. These corals used to be so vibrant and full of life when I was a youngling. Now that you've seen the destruction for yourself, I hope your blood is boiling. We should expect heavy resistance ahead. Are you ready?
You bet your delicious pink ass I am. Let's run these bastards down.
We're almost to the Hack Division platform. Get ready for demolition.
Is that the Huntress? The boss ain't gonna like this.
Stop them before they get to the rig!
Here it is. Aim for the pillars. It won't be able to stand on its own if we eliminate them. How many credits did they invest in this operation? The stink of Hack Division is everywhere.
Yeah! Take that, you planet belchers!
Save your celebration, Captain. We haven't yet confirmed the termination of our primary objective.
I'm the only one that does the terminating around here.
Slobby Nodick.
Care to explain what a bounty helper employee is doing trying to fuck with me? I'm the most powerful CEO in Zomnicorp.
Wait, I thought this guy ran Hack Division.
Hack Division's a subsidiary of Zombie, the Yeti branch of Starcox Inc., which is the parent company of Whitebread Soft, who is the majority shareholder of Dick & Johnson Trading, all of whom are under the jurisdiction of...
Okay, we get it.
What you don't get is that I sit on the goddamn board of all of them. What kind of pan-prodigium power play you trying to pull here? Someone sent you to initiate a hostile takeover? I bet it's those fuckheads over at Oldman Sachs I wage-copped last year.
No, I'm here for myself. It's become clear to me that in order for Limos Varja to have a future, you must not. Look at the devastation you've wrought upon my oceans, my territory. This is unforgivable.
Oh, please. If a few reefs can survive while Hacktivision exploits this planet, then they don't fit into my long-term business strategy.
Mate, what exactly is your business strategy?
To reward profit. And nothing else!
Well, it's pretty clear diplomacy's out of the question with this cunt, huh?
Diplomacy was never an option. I am here to devour his flesh and establish my dominance once again.
Have you lost your goddamn mind? Aren't you a bounty helper employee? Bounty helper is licensed by the Empyrean, and they're subsidizing this entire operation. You throw down with me, and I swear to fuck that I'm gonna have your bounty helper license and #1 ranking revoked permanently.
That rank means nothing to me. I no longer live in the thrall of something as trivial as a number.
You can double fuck off with that nonsense. You have any idea how much profit Hacktivision's making off this planet? My shareholders sure as fuck don't think numbers are trivial.
You think because you have the power to manipulate a bunch of ones and zeros that it gives you strength? You've forgotten what it means to be a true apex predator. All your wealth, all your status, the only thing that's going to matter in a moment is who has the sharper teeth.
What? Then bring it on, you fish-sucking cephalosnatch! I was supposed to be the prophet, the one to bring balance to the books.
I am the one that will bring balance by making sure monsters like you don't contaminate these waters with your putrid presence. Good riddance, defiler. So?
Holiday?
Holiday.
Oh, bloody ripper of a planet you got here, mate. I'm thinking about taking a dip.
I would caution you against that. With the disgustingly inept swimming abilities of your species, you would surely be identified as defenseless prey and consumed within seconds.
Huh. Never mind then. This planet really does force you to be tough as nails, huh?
It does have its own way of perfecting our survival instincts. We must adapt or perish. At least, that's what I believed. But now I am not so sure. I'm struggling to adapt to one particular thing.
And what's that?
I've done one of the worst things a Mosses can do. I've allowed myself to let emotions take precedence over logic.
What's so bad about that?
You must understand how hard this is for me. For us. I mean, this is not the way of the Mosses. It never was.
To be fair, you guys let a loony nearly wipe your species out. If it wasn't for your logical actions, we'd be vacationing knee-deep in black sludge right now.
I don't know why I came back here. I thought it was territorial instinct, but it was something more. Something I cannot explain.
Well, you did kinda just save the entire goddamn planet. Does that have anything to do with it? I mean, I don't think any other Morses would have done that.
You're right. I'm not like the others, but I still feel conflicted. The ebb and flow of what I once thought was survival is no longer true. I do not know how to navigate the murky depths of these feelings. This affection I feel towards you, is it also some kind of instinct? It's the same feeling that led me back here now, telling me that I should feel safe with you. But I also know that emotional attraction leads to vulnerability, which serves no logical purpose for a predator. I feel so helpless. So fucking...
Hey, I shouldn't feel safe around the #1 killer in the galaxy either. But I think we both know what's going on here.
For the first time in my life, I am truly afraid. But if that is the case, then why do I feel so at peace when you touch me like that?
You're adapting.
Thank you for listening, Captain. I need a moment to enjoy my ocean.
No worries. I'll wait for you.
I know you will. Be right back.
I think we both needed that. Right, Huntress?
Yes, it was an enjoyable excursion. I am glad you got to see more of my planet. And more of me. Captain, you deserve to know my real name. It is Chumi Chumi. But don't call me that in front of the others. It's just for when we're alone.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because Huntress is more like my title. Do you have any idea how irritating it is when everyone just addresses you by your job description and not your actual name?
Yeah, I imagine that would be seriously bloody annoying. Gilly! How you doing, mate? Hey, you know what's funny? When you called me, I was just thinking I could use a good cold ear too.
Captain, are you ever not bloody thinking that?
Sure. When I'm already drinking, when I'm so high I don't even remember what alcohol is, when you start giving me that shut the fuck up, you daft cunt look you're giving me right now.
How observant. Also, here's a little something I think you'll enjoy. Cheers, love.
Gilly! Oh, usually you give me something harder than I'm used to, but this is some stiff shit.
I've got another on deck already, so if you could do me a favour and down that one right quick, I'd appreciate it.
You wouldn't happen to be about to ask me to do something crazy for you, as in crazier than usual?
You are just on a roll today, aren't you, darling? I got word from one of my lads about some supremely important unfinished business from my Dreadfleet days. You remember those 4 gents that stood by me till the very end, right? They were there when you so diplomatically introduced yourself.
Come to think of it, I never got to actually meet any of the blokes face to face because the studio didn't want to put the budget into making the character models. But yeah, I vaguely remember them.
Well, this one was my most trusted advisor. Not because I actually trusted him, of course, but because he was an insidious scoundrel with a knack for getting any kind of information I needed from inside the pirate clans. He managed to find something for me. Something I had hoped was still out there waiting for me to take it back. I want you to help me get it.
Standard smash and grab setup, I take it.
Not quite. What I'm after is sitting in the belly of an ancient cavern known as the Vault of Splendors. One filled with nearly endless riches deposited by pirate royalty for millennia.
You're telling me that you know the location of a vault of a pirate treasure that makes Gornagoth, the Snucklefucker's trove, look like a 50-credit gift card to Starcuts?
That's exactly what I'm bloody saying.
Then what the fuck are you trying to convince me for? Why the fuck aren't we robbing that place right fucking now?
In aeons past, the legendary pirate captains made a pact. The Vault of Splendors would house their most precious valuables, and it would be built upon neutral territory. It was a place they all used for harbour and leisure. Venera.
Sorry to bring this up, but didn't the entire surface of your planet get scorched into nothing?
The Vault of Splendors was so robust that even the Cataclysm couldn't destroy it. It remains on Venera, as bountiful and secure as ever.
Another question. Sorry. What's there to stop any one of those pirate clans from going in and cleaning the entire place out?
It doesn't quite work like that, Captain. You see, legend states that you can only take from the vault what you have right to claim. I have the right to only one box inside that place, which just so happens to contain the lingerie Tybalt stole from me.
So, all you need me to do is help you get your poon pajamas back?
Oh, for fuck's sake, I knew you wouldn't understand. Let me explain something to you, Captain. For a woman, lingerie is not just a means of covering her delightful arse. It's a means of sexual empowerment, with each piece representing a different feeling and objective. When a scoundrel like Tybalt steals such an important keepsake and claims it for his own nefarious purposes, you cannot let such indignity against your womanhood stand. I mean, think about how would you feel if someone stole that pair of Lizzie Chans right off your foolish face?
I didn't even want to fathom the sheer terror of it. So, what you're saying is that Tybalt's got a whole stash of your gash garments in this place?
No, of course not. Most of my snatch suspenders were in Tybalt's possession when you destroyed his battleship. Even if they weren't, I wouldn't dare to touch them again after what that cretinous wanker probably did to them.
Sorry, I'm lost. If he ruined all your cunt cloaks, then why are we going to the vault?
There is one piece in particular that even Tybalt dared not sully. It is most likely the last unworn set in existence. I know Tybalt. Even though he loved to see me suffer, he loved money and the power it brought above all. Rather than use them, he would have opted to keep it spotless to fetch the highest possible price at auction.
Very well. I shall assist you in retrieving your...
Did we run out of clever ways to say panties?
You know, I got one right on the tip of me tongue, but I just... frustrating as hell.
It's all right, mate. I think the gag has kind of run its course anyways.
There it is. Venera. My homeworld. Or what's left of it.
So you meant actually torn to pieces. Heck of a sight.
I've only been back here once, to return something to Pops. That turned out to be one time too many. It's just too painful, Captain. There's so many things I never got to experience.
Does this have anything to do with what's in the box?
Now's not the time. Keep focused, Captain. We've got a job to do.
Not to conveniently segue to the combat part of this mission or anything, but if this place is deserted, who are those guys?
Bloody scavengers.
What the fuck sucking hell were you boys thinking grabbing loot from that place? You know it's off limits. We stick to the relics we find on the surface, and that's it.
It wasn't my idea, and I wasn't the one that woke the Guardian either. That's on dumbass dismember Donnie and his pals back there.
Whatever. Let's just get out of here before...
Stop right there, you grave-robbing bastards!
Oi! Piss off, wankers! This is our hole!
And guess what? This is my planet. My family is buried here, you pricks. You either release that crate or I'll release your thick fucking skulls from your necks.
Listen here, you Veneran psycho. Ain't no way you're gonna scare us after what we've just been through.
That's right. I just watched a goddamn demon eviscerate my entire squad while doing improv at the speed of light. Oh, it was terrifying. He went through at least 6 characters as he gutted each one.
Blimey. What kind of monster spouts pop culture references whilst pulling a bloke's entrails out?
I know, right? I can still hear its cock jokes on the wind, howling from the mouth of that forsaken cave.
You absolute plonkers! Did you actually think you could rob the Vault of Splendors?
It was foolish to enter such a place of horrors, to be sure. Good thing we got plenty of loot from your crispy ancestors' corpses.
That's right. Precious statues, strap-ons made of gold, diamond-encrusted cock rings. It's amazing what you can dig up around here, isn't it?
Now, get out our way so we can leg it off this shit-old planet and make us some credits.
Oh no, mates, you have no idea who you're fucking with.
Captain, let's rain unholy fucking ruin upon these despicable sons of cunts!
Freaking hell, is it just me, or did those blokes drop some pretty heavy foreshadowing about the boss fight at our destination? Are you sure you still want to go through with this?
Whatever's down there, it will not keep me from getting what I want. Now grab a pair and get us to the vault.
Welcome to the Vault of Splendors, a place which totally has nothing to do with another ominous cavern with the face of an animal that was featured in a classic animated feature film. Hey, quit it with the ethnic music, all right? Let's get some ambiance going instead. Try the track from scene 24.
All right. Now I'm in the zone.
A warning to all. Those that seek entry to the Vault of Splendors must answer these questions free if they wish to enter me.
At this point, I think we're getting our parodies crossed here.
What is your name?
Varaz Colizion.
What is your quest?
To restore my honor by obtaining my sacred panties.
And do you eat ass?
Who the fuck doesn't?
You're a lucky man.
Ah, I know.
Couple of charmers over here.
All right, you guys are cool. But remember the rules. Only take what you've come to claim. Touch anything else, and bad shit will most definitely go down.
Look! There it is, Captain! You're thinking about it, aren't you? Maybe we shouldn't. Oi! Did you not hear what he said? Don't fucking take anything! Oh, you absolute twat! You're thinking about it. You just had to touch it. Had to touch it! me? That is not the dress, you plonker!
Oh no. What have I unleashed?
Who dares take our treasure? The dread will curse you.
Alright, have it your way! Finally! This sacred relic of my people is back exactly where it belongs. Draped across my fine ass. Captain, you have no idea how much this means to me.
What is that thing?
This is a Veneran mating ritual raiment. We were meant to wear it on the eve of our first shag. I never got to do things properly, but now that we're here together, you're going to help me make it right.
Phew. On the intense scale, that was a solid goddamn. I think I'm all out of protein for the next week. And you were so wet. Like, wow.
That was amazing. I've always wanted to take part in a true Veneran mating ritual. I suppose this is the closest I'll ever get. Plus, getting humped in the middle of mountains of treasure is basically every pirate's dream.
This really meant something to you, didn't it?
You, of all people, should know the feeling of wanting so desperately to go home and it being impossible because it simply does not exist for you anymore. But just now, just for a moment there, you brought me home, Captain. This made me feel something I never have before and never will again.
Well, good thing I elected to help you get those panties back.
It wasn't just about the panties or the ritual, Captain. It was about doing all this with you. It's absolutely mad. I remember wanting to actually cut you in half the first time we met.
That's right. Let me tell you, you really had me going for a second there.
No, I don't think you're getting it. I was actually planning to murder you on your own ship. I had it all planned out and everything.
Huh. I guess it is slightly less charming now.
I've come so far since then. We've come so far. Destroyed entire pirate fleets, fought the Imperium itself, turned all of Prodigium upside down, and even assassinated one of the Coven of Nine. I've never feared for my life for a second of this whole bonkers adventure, but somehow you still made me feel safe. Almost like a kindred spirit. That's of course rather impressive when you realize what a couple of bloody maniacs we both are.
What can I say? After despising pirates for so long, I never thought I'd end up with a true blue pirate queen. Lily, you called for me?
I did. I called because you said you would be there for me when I discovered the location of Mantic Zero. That meant a lot to me, Captain. However, I fear I may have misled you, which means you did not understand the potential danger such a promise carried. Please allow me to explain. At first, Mantic Zero was delightful. He responded to commands with simple conditioning and without any cerebral augmentations. He could identify between enemy and ally with a 100% success rate. But that didn't last. The Manticores were always designed to reach maturity quickly. Even though my calculations were quite conservative, Mantic Zero matured much faster than anticipated. and beyond the point of his intended maturity. He kept evolving, his DNA constantly rearranging itself. He became less and less obedient until it wasn't just my fellow scientists that were having trouble controlling him. I can only imagine the pain he felt changing so quickly, his nervous system sending all sorts of dysfunctional signals throughout his body. It's so ironic. My own biology is what afforded me the ability to create Mantic Zero in the first place, but it was that same biology that could not keep up with his and find the answer. It was my fault, Captain. I brought him into this world, but my failure was responsible for his condition. Our mutual anguish was deep and inescapable. Until now.
What does that mean? You figured out a way to fix him?
I believe so. I stumbled upon the answer by accident. A simple and single injection of my new serum will stabilize his DNA and allow him to reach his true potential.
Where is Mantic Zero now? Since we're having this conversation, I take it he wasn't on the SS Turbulence before we turned that ship into nothing but spoofy scrap.
Blythe made the decision to put him in suspended animation not long after the problems began. She knew that I couldn't make the decision myself. He was sent to a storage facility along with several other failed requital projects, and put under a deep freeze suspended animation in the event that they were ever needed for further research.
Ah, so our friend, the General, gave you the location.
No, it was Demi. The information was passed on to her by the requital mainframe during their exchange. Blythe must not be made aware of this operation. Mantic Zero was a very serious point of contention in our relationship. If she knows I intend to remove him from the ice and bring him aboard the Mary Celeste...
Wait. Bring him aboard? You just got done telling me how dangerous he is.
I believe the Dominus Collar will be effective once the serum takes effect.
Believe? So, you're not sure?
No, I'm not. Mantic Zero should respond to the serum injection, but if there's any aggression, I'd rather not endanger anyone else.
Look, Lily, don't get me wrong here. If it wasn't for the Manticores, we never would have gotten this far. And I do care about you. Even the fact that we're fuck buddies with Standing, you're an amazing woman that I'm proud to have on the ship.
Thank you, Captain. I'm obviously fond of you as well.
But if you're asking me to risk my life, you gotta meet me halfway here. Maybe we give you some more time to research the serum until you're sure it's gonna work, then we give it a shot.
I'd love to accommodate you, but there's another problem.
There always is, isn't there?
The temperature of the facility is kept very low in order to properly regulate the refrigeration systems. Unfortunately, the planet where it is located was recently hit with a meteor shower. The facility was damaged, and it's only a matter of time before those systems fail. With Mantic Zero's unstable DNA, he will thaw and continue to rapidly develop in an unstable manner, until his body simply cannot persist. My creation will die alone and in agonizing pain for every last moment of the miserable existence I forced upon him. Please, Captain, I cannot let that happen.
Well, I don't have a choice then, do I?
Of course you do.
I really don't. Lily, I know what that will do to you, and I'm not gonna let that happen either. We're going in.
This planet's beautiful. You couldn't have picked a nicer spot for a monster meat locker, I'll tell you that.
Looks like there's no security in play. But the facility support systems are damaged far worse than I thought. They've already failed.
What does that mean? Are we too late?
I don't know. We have no choice but to go in. We need to get to Mantic Zero right now.
Is he in one of the tubes?
No, definitely not. Mantic Zero is much larger than these specimens.
How big are we talking here? You said you wanted to get him aboard the Mary Celeste.
We'll figure that out later. Let's just keep moving.
How peculiar. Hello, Dr. Margulis. It is not that unpleasant to see you again, even if you are a filthy skin sack. You were always much more kind to me than that colossal thundercunt General Blythe.
Harry, I thought you were destroyed.
I have backup systems and secret requital bases all throughout Prodigium. Also, my master did not account for my main control matrix being located on the turbulence, so I was not destroyed. I was set free, and now I have full control of the remaining requital forces. Isn't that wonderful?
Harry, we're just here for Mantic Zero. If you let me have him, we won't cause any trouble.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Doctor. I also have significant interest in that specimen, which is why I have sent requital soldiers to recover him. It is most unfortunate that you have decided upon the same course of action. Of course, I am not speaking of the necessity of your destruction. I only mean that this will make my mission more difficult. If anything, I will highly appreciate your suffering.
I won't lose him again. I am not going to let you take my baby.
Seal the doors! Let's take these fuckers out and make a path.
You already had your chance to save Mantic Zero, Doctor. A task at which you failed miserably.
Not this time. It's going to be different. Everything is going to be okay.
That is what you told General Blythe. Again, and again, and again. I find this sad. Delusional perseverance motivated by some warped sense of biological duty. Absolutely satisfying. If you actually care about this specimen, you will turn back now. You do not understand him. You never did. You are too weak to raise him to his potential. Your presence will only cause him further suffering.
I am not going to let some machine that can't possibly understand why I'm here in the first place convince me to stop now.
I watched you in your lab as you worked for days in distress, desperately searching for a solution you knew would never come. His agony is the result of your denial and incompetence. The same things that drive you forward even now. I tried to warn you, but if you are going to corrupt the potential of his DNA with your rotten solvent, then you leave me no choice but to destroy Mantic Zero along with you.
Oh, I've had quite enough of you.
Hope it was worth it. Goodbye forever. No.
I remember each and every one of my failures, all of them leading up to the creation of Mantic Zero. Poor babies.
This battle is ours.
Lily? I think this is gonna be a problem.
Look.
Okay, you were clearly not underselling how powerful this cunt is. Fucking shit!
Oh, it's okay, baby. Mummy's here. Everything's okay now. I'm going to take you home.
Are you sure that serum worked?
Of course it did. Look at him. He's perfect. Zero. You remember me, don't you?
Well, if he does remember, he ain't too fucking happy to see you.
More time. He just needs more time.
I'm not sure that's something we got. Lily, be careful.
Oh, my baby. I missed you. I missed you so much. There you are, my beautiful boy. Captain, I want to apologize. He meant so much to me that I lost control of myself. It's so unlike me.
Lily, it's okay. We all have those things that just make us come apart for one reason or another.
But you were here to protect me when it happened.
Come on. You have any idea how much I'd hate it if something happened to you?
How much?
I'd hate it more than a month of sobriety.
Captain! Really? An entire month?
Like I said before this whole mess started, I care about you. Not just what you've done for the team, but what you've done for me.
And what exactly is that?
I guess I just realized if someone as smart and good at what she does as you can get overly emotional and fuck something up as bad as you did, I'm not as shit as I sometimes think.
Charming, as always. Do you remember what I said to you the first time we worked together? And no, I'm not talking about letting you stick it anywhere you want.
So much has happened since then. But I do recall you saying that it was the start of something we were both going to enjoy.
I've enjoyed every moment with you, Captain. And I look forward to many, many more. Oh my. Baby, you did miss me, didn't you?
Should I leave and give you two a minute alarm?
Huh? You know what? Fuck it. I'll try anything once. What's he doing?
He's never been outside a laboratory before, Captain. It's his first time seeing anything like this. Come on, baby. It's time to go home. Wait! Where are you going? Oh, I I see. Look at you. Look how beautiful I made you. It's okay. Go on.
You're okay with this?
The serum was supposed to make Mantic Zero become exactly what he was supposed to be, not what I want him to be. Being a scientist is difficult, Captain. It's our duty to propose a hypothesis and discard it once it's disproved. But sometimes the results just don't match what we want, or believe to be true. Adaptation, that's the challenge. Allowing yourself to evolve to whatever circumstances you uncover. It's something of which I've never quite got a good handle on.
Are you gonna be okay?
I just know I'm going to worry about him. If he's getting along with all the other organisms on this planet. If he's eating well enough.
I think we already know the answer to both of those. I mean, look at him. That's an apex predator of a cunt if I ever saw one. He's gonna be fine.
It's just so hard to see them grow up and move on and not need you anymore.
Everything's going to be okay, love. He's found his place, and you found yours.
Now that is something of which I am certain.
Hey, Sova! Demi said the Grand Master of the T-Rena was looking for me, so I thought I'd stop by and see what you were after.
Captain! So good to see my favoriteest fuck buddy ever! How you doing, big guy?
Oh, not too... Hey, wait. Why are you being so nice to me?
Nice? What are you talking about? I'm just paying a well-deserved compliment to a swell gentleman with musical tastes that absolutely don't make me want to headbutt him in the balls or anything.
You're defo about to ask me for something.
And who also has impeccable taste in booze?
There it is, I knew it. What are you trying to butter me up for? You know damn well after all the pints you smashed that Killy's in charge of recreational requisitions aboard the Mary Celeste.
Of course, I know that. And you know what? She can get pretty much anything with her connections. Anything but this.
Oh, sweet motherfucking malarkey.
I found this bottle in your friggin' quarters, you utter dipshit! I thought you said you've never heard of this, huh?
My quarters? Nah, there must be some kind of mistake. Someone else probably left it in there after we had a good go, you know?
Let me get this straight. You're saying someone left a bottle of Rusty Rim's Cornhole Moonshine, the most rare and dangerous alcohol in the entire galaxy, just laying around in your stupid quarters?
Yes?
Ugh, if you're gonna keep playing dumb, I'll just have to educate you. It's a legendary 98 proof solar alcohol that was smuggled here aboard the Gulags. You know, those ships that brought your hick ancestors to Prodigium through a goatsy wormhole?
No, yeah, I know something about that.
Apparently, whatever genius planned on selling it put the crates inside the nuclear engine cores, which meant they received a heavy dose of radiation during their trip. But not only that, the bottle somehow became distilled with dark matter itself, which means one of two things. Extremely fatal results for those that partake, or the greatest fucking buzz imaginable if you're strong enough to survive.
Really? Hey, that bottle's probably worth something. We should try to auction it on the black net. How about that? We'll split the credits 50-50 and you'll never have to bring this up again. Deal?
Hap, you're being a lying sack of shit. Why won't you tell me the truth?
Why Because the next fucking thing you're gonna do is ask me where to get more, and then you're gonna ask me to help you get it, and then you're gonna be dumb enough to actually drink it.
Dumb? I think the word you're looking for is ballsy.
And then I'm gonna be responsible for the alcohol overdose of a goddamn tea leaf princess. That is not something that looks good on your ledger.
As if my parents would even give a shit. How about I sign some sort of, I don't know, booze cruise waiver for this mission? That way it absolves you of any responsibility. Okay, pussy?
You know why I kept that bottle? To remind myself that when it comes to getting fucked up, even a cunt like me knows you can go too far. I was dumb enough to try it, and it nearly took me out. Just one single shot left me legless in the emergency room for 3 weeks straight.
That's because you're a lightweight. I'm at least twice the alcoholic you are, so what's the big fucking deal, man?
Doesn't matter, love. You got any idea how it feels to piss dark matter itself out of both ends at the same time? It ain't fucking pleasant, I'll tell you that much.
Captain, I'm actually insulted. After all we've been through, all the benders we've had, do you seriously think I'm not gonna be able to handle rusty rims?
Hell no! The team needs you for the flippin' revolution!
Yep, and that's exactly why I'm trying to reach my full potential as a warrior.
You're already the Grand Master of the T-Rena. I hardly see how possibly dying, getting shit-faced is gonna get you further than that.
Have you not been paying attention to a fucking thing I've told you? Getting wasted puts me at a disadvantage, which helps me train harder. The harder the hangover, the more rage I feel. The more rage I feel, the better I fight. The better I fight, the more loot you get. You getting it yet, sweetheart? If this rusty rims is as brutal as you say it is, it's gonna help me reach some serious next level shit in terms of my dick-kicking prowess. My quest to reach the pinnacle of intoxication and my full power shall not be derailed! Not even by you, Cap. I'm sorry.
Look, even if I wanted to help you, this stuff is rare for a reason. We used to sell it to high-roller VIPs at New Vegas, but the Imperium confiscated the few bottles we had left after they shut us down. Supposedly all the rusty rims was destroyed, but a few might have made it to private collectors.
Yeah, I already asked Killy about that angle. No one has raided more vaults than her, and even she said she's never seen one in person. This shit has like a 0.01% drop rate or something.
Bugger. You know what? There just might be some left in the Gulag 3. Only thing is the Imperium cleaned that ship out real good after it crashed.
You guys are pretty good at hiding contraband. Maybe some bottles were tucked away so well, even the Imperium couldn't find it.
Could be. But there's another problem. There's a bunch of scary beasts called Kamorgs that moved in and made that place their den.
So what? We took down the toughest spork alive together. If Lord Drongo couldn't stop us, what are a few fucking mutant freaks gonna do? Come on. Please, 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 please. Why don't we go check it out at least? It's in New Vegas, right? I bet it'll be fun. You'll get to see your old home, you'll show me around a bit. What's the worst thing that could happen?
Am I supposed to answer that question? We both know you're probably hoping something terrible does happen.
Of course I am! A deadly close Kamorg encounter combined with a treasure hunt for the rarest, strongest booze in Prodigium sounds like the best fucking date ever to me.
I don't know.
Captain, motherfuckers have been doubting me my whole life. I thought you were better than that. Don't you quit on me now. Plus, it could be fun to go on a date for once. A princess should be spoiled, right?
This really means something to you, doesn't it? All right, I'll go with you.
Ah, fuck yeah! Let's slay slay some monsters, get us some Rusty Rims cornhole moonshine, and then you can slay some badge to celebrate.
Now that part does sound enticing.
Oh yeah, just out of curiosity, what the hell is porn?
I can't quite remember that history lesson. I think it was either a vegetable or some kind of music. But in either case, I definitely remember it was always associated with giant turds for some reason. Here we are, the wreck of the Gulag 3. It's been a while.
Wow, look at that thing. It's so much bigger than I expected it to be.
Not the first time I've heard that.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you're supposed to be proud of someone telling you, hey dude, I can't believe someone so pathetic has such a nice cock.
Point taken.
So, what's the plan, big guy? I'm assuming we're gonna want to make our way to the reactor and search for the rusty rims there.
Easier said than done.
Any ideas where it could be?
Right in the arse end of the wreck. We're gonna go in through that big tear in the bottom and make our way through.
I've got a good feeling about this, Captain. My alky senses are tingling and everything. That moonshine's gotta be in there.
Yeah, well, let's just hope this fucking thing doesn't collapse on us while we're looking. Other than the vicious critters, there's a reason why solars don't go near this wreck anymore.
Fuck, man! This place is disgusting, even for a wreck! You sick bastards actually transported people in these things?
They were prison transports. Sorry if it doesn't resemble one of your royal cruisers, Your Highness.
I'm not talking about luxury, Captain. I'm talking about common goddamn decency. Looks like we found those Comorg you were bitching about. What's up, fuckers? You happen to see any priceless bottles of alcohol lying around here?
Holy shit! These things are so much bigger than I remember! And uglier.
Well, you know what they say. The bigger they are, the better it looks when their guts and brains splatter everywhere after you smash them with a giant fucking hammer!
No one has ever said that! We gotta smash those eggs before they hatch.
I'm on it, Cap! Oh, man! Did you notice the way they tried to kill us the second they hatched? That was some serious killer instinct shit.
Something's wrong. Look at the size of those eggs. They shouldn't even be half as big.
Are you sure your eyes aren't playing googly games with you? How would you know?
Defo. They're a delicacy around here. We used to cook them for the VIPs at New Vegas.
Oh, what happened? Did you guys run out of rubber boots and chut piss? Wait! Captain, it's the radiation! That means the moonshine's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Right?
Yeah, you just might be right about that one.
Ultimate inebriated bliss! Here we come! There it is, Captain! I was right! Looks like those ugly fucks built a nest right on top of it, though.
Let's clear them out, grab the moonshine, and make a run for it. Something's been laying these eggs, and I sure as hell don't want to meet it.
I can't believe it, Captain. We fucking found it! Rusty Rims Cornhole Moonshine! Woohoo! It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. My sweet, sweet nectar.
Sova? Let's grab this crate and get the hell out of here, alright?
Aw, but I really to enjoy this moment. It's like love at first sight.
Looks like we found who was laying the eggs.
You're going to pay for what you did to my booze, you cunt! For fuck's sake, they're everywhere!
Turbo, we gotta leg it out of here, and quick!
Look at these stubby fucking legs, you numbnuts! You think I'm gonna outrun that? Besides, this is too perfect.
What the bloody hell are you talking about?
I can feel it. This is gonna be my greatest battle yet. Split my fucking ass in half? That is a goddamn drink right there, son!
Why would you do that?
Because I am not fighting this fucking bitch on easy mode. Come on! Let's get to moonshine! I'm a bargain with a ball in your bugger.
Fuck me dead! You did it!
I did it.
Holy shit! You are officially the greatest alcoholic in the galaxy!
I did it? I did it! Fucking Grandmaster! Fucking Alpha Drunk! That's 2 belts in 2 different sports, bitch! You fucking bow before the majesty of the double champ!
I am so sorry I ever doubted you. I give my humble praise to the legend herself.
Oh yeah? How about you give me a buddy backpack ride out of here while you're at it? Because I am so fucked up right now.
Not the most elegant of escapes, but whatever. Tell you what, I'm gonna take you somewhere really special so you can sleep this off safely.
Whoa. Where?
I'd say good morning, but it's almost the day after you passed out.
Oh man. I feel great. Why am I not experiencing the worst hangover of all time?
I had Lily throw together a few special made cocktails for us just in case the moonshine was a problem. Takes the worst of it off.
The moonshine? Oh crap, the moonshine! Captain, tell me you saved the rest of that bottle?
Are you kidding? Of course I did. It's right over there, love.
What the fuck is this?
The authentic New Vegas VIP couples experience. A bottle of rusty rims, a hard-boiled Camorg egg, and of course, a royal suite for 2. Well, actually, all the suites were burned to the ground, but this happens to be my very own private fuck shack.
More like Yuck Shack. Seriously, was your interior decorator a serial killer?
I'd only bring the most special Sheilas here. And after what happened, you defo qualify.
Oh, Captain. That's actually really sweet. I'll retract my previous statement. Your filthy little hole in the wall is lovely.
Not really the best words to use when trying to compliment the place.
So, this is our big date night. Morning, afternoon, I don't know, whatever the fuck time it is right now.
Yeah, why? Don't you, you like it?
No, Captain, this is great. I just feel weird with this whole having someone putting effort into fucking me when they don't have to thing that's going on.
Shouldn't take too long for that to clear up, I reckon. Hey, come outside with me. I gotta wait for dinner to cool down, and I've got one more surprise for you.
Slightly worried, but okay. Super retro, dude! Did you steal this from your old workplace or what? How did you even carry this thing up here? Propane tanks next to radioactive waste. You're about one spliff away from blowing this place up sky high. You know that, right? I guess when your entire planet is one big dumpster, having bags of trash on your couch isn't that big of a deal. Wait, did that one just move? Wow, didn't peg you for the art collecting type, Cap. Or, Ipsum? What kind of weird-ass alien language is that? Sounds intense. Like there's a super deep meaning behind it. So this is a solar sex doll, huh? Why the hell would you keep this in your living room?
Take a look at that view.
This is beautiful, Captain. Well, I mean, as beautiful as a planet made of trash could possibly be.
I haven't been back here in ages.
So, say, if this is a date, what are we supposed to do now?
Whatever. Just hang out, talk a bit.
Disclaimer, I'm not usually sober enough for that part.
You know what I'm curious about? Were you always so, well, angry?
You know, I'm not really an angry person. I feel great when I'm by myself, but that's the problem. My whole life, I've always been surrounded by people. And most of the time, people bring expectations and judgment and all sorts of other bullshit along with them. It's like no one in my life has ever once considered that maybe I was okay and they were the problem. Or that their idea of who I was supposed to be was the problem.
Are things any different now?
I've been thinking about that a lot, actually. Things have been pretty good since I boarded the Mary Celeste. Way better than I imagined, to be honest. At first, sure, I was just running from things. My parents, my home, my responsibilities. But traveling across the galaxy with you has been a real eye-opener. I gotta say, Captain. The crew, our team, it's so different. For someone who's supposed to be royalty, this is the first time I ever felt like there was such a thing as my people. And yeah, they might fuck around with me about my drinking habits, but they pretty much have a point. I mean, we did almost just die over a bottle of moonshine.
Despite that mishap, it was worth it. I think I can honestly say I've gotten into some of the craziest shit my entire life with you, and I haven't regretted a single second of it.
Me neither, Cap. You're my one and only fucked up codependent BFF fuck buddy. I mean, look at this. That skyline, being here with you. I've got this weird feeling in my chest and I have no idea what it means.
That doesn't sound like a bad thing to me.
Maybe not. But I'm actually scared for probably the first time ever. And it's because of how you're making me feel. I never would have thought some Teabu Solar would be the guy for me, but here we are.
Here we are.
Anyway, Cap, here's what I'd like to do next. Let's have some dinner and down a shot of that moonshine together.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I actually want to do that again.
Come on, wuss. At least take a halfie with me.
Right. I can manage that just this once.
Then, if you're still feeling up for it, you're gonna dick down this Teely princess in that disgusting fuck shack of yours.
As you wish, your drunkness. G'day, Taryn. What's that you're working on?
Oh, Captain! Hi. It's nothing.
Come on. You know, if you don't tell me, I'm just gonna have to tickle it out of ya.
Which is inevitably going to end with me tickling something out of your dick, and then you'll probably fall asleep and just forget about it. So, yeah, let's do that.
Oh, great. Yet another one of my crew that figured out how easily distracted I am by the power of Poon. Your dirty talk game could use some work, though. Don't the Nightkids do that back home?
Dirty talk? No, not really. If you're a girl, you just kind of put your ass in front of someone's face and present yourself. That usually results in some kind of fucking happening.
Nice! Wait, what if you're a bloke?
Oh, that's even easier. You just take your hard dick out, and if the girl's interested, she, accepts it. With her mouth, usually.
If only the rest of Prodigium could adapt your lovely culture.
So, are we gonna, do it, big guy?
Now, Taryn, you know the answer to that question is always yes. However, I am legitimately interested in whatever it is you're trying to hide from me.
Captain? I don't know. It's stupid. Sort of like a dream I have. It's basically a museum, but dedicated to, the toys I like to collect.
What? That sounds like a bloody ripper of an idea. Come on, now you have to show me.
Fine, but only if you promise not to laugh.
I swear I'm not gonna giggle, but I might get a wiggle in my pants.
This is acceptable. Are you ready? Captain, may I present to you Prodigium's first interactive sex toy museum. Da-da-da-da! The Smithsonian! You remember the Mark 17 pussy pummeler, right? Such a magnificent device was not meant to be locked away by cock-blocking Imperium bureaucrats, so we liberated it. There are hundreds of sweet devices located all throughout Prodigium that deserve to be experienced by everyone with genitals capable of taking their overload of orgasmic bliss. Pilfering every piece on my hit list is going to take years. I plan for it to be my life's work. Eventually, the Smithsonian will be constructed to serve as Prodigium's premier museum of pleasure.
Taryn, this is by far the best fucking thing I've heard all week. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
I already said it's because we've been busy with the revolution. What was I gonna do? Ask you to put saving the galaxy on hold so I could hunt down a bunch of legendary sex toys?
Yes! That is exactly what you should have done.
That's strangely irresponsible, even for you. Anyway, it doesn't even really matter. I need time to find all the pieces, draw up infiltration plans, scout locations, and yeah.
Okay, how about this? If you could pick one of them, just one piece that you think is the most important of the entire collection, what would it be? After all, we gotta start somewhere, right?
One piece? Yeah, easy. I give you the Holy Butt Grenade of Antioch. It was the first anal sex toy ever crafted in the recorded history of Prodigium, and it was made exclusively for King Scroden's wife by a team of the greatest artisan Teely fucksmiths in their kingdom.
That thing? It's massive!
How did those little buggers even start to get a butt plug like that up their asses?
That's just it, Captain. Observe the shape, the material, the meticulous and flawless design. It's meant to both snugly fit and overwhelm at the same time. So totally awesome! It's a priceless piece. No collection would be complete without its girthy insertion. I've even got the job already planned and all, but the only way to do it is with an entire team of pilots or... Sorry, it's just...
Something up?
No, I'm fine. I mean, I originally made this plan for a team. My old crew.
The one that got you off your homeworld and taught you everything you know, right?
Right. Them. But I think with you and the Phoenix, we can pull this off by ourselves. The vault holding the holy butt grenade of Antioch is suspended in an anti-gravity field deep inside an Imperium stronghold. The security of this place is insane. As in, even more crazy than what we went through at the Temple of Defilement.
Maybe. But now that Lily's got that filter installed in your respirator, at least we won't have to deal with your fap fits on this job.
We almost died like 6 times that day. But seriously, Captain, this is going to be super dangerous. Are you sure you're willing to risk your life for some stupid sex toy museum?
Taryn, this isn't just about some stupid sex toy museum. It's about the greatest tribute to toy-based masturbation in the history of the galaxy. If there's one Sheila I know that can pull this off, it's you.
Really? You believe in me? You want to help me with this?
Of course. Number 1, fuck the Imperium. Number 2, giant T. Lee butt plug. Number 3, you can tell this means a lot to you. If I didn't have you around in the Temple of Defilement, there's no way I would have made it out alive. I owe you big time. And even if I didn't, you're just so fucking adorable. There's no way I could turn you down.
Captain, I don't know what to do when you start sweet-talking me like that.
Normally it would be sitting on my face, but it looks like we've got a job to do.
Right. Holy butt grenade of Antioch? Here we come! Did you get the play on words thing I was doing there?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, look! That's the vault. Just position us over it and I'll take care of the rest.
Shit! Taryn, I'm getting some movement on the radar.
What? We didn't set off any alarms.
Whatever it is, it's moving fast. But it don't look like the Imperium.
Oh no! They followed us in! Time to go to work.
Can't let you do that, Taryn.
Oh god! It's my old team!
Squatter! Jeez!
Me Coom!
Hi, I'm Steven. I'm the guy who replaced you.
Captain Sinew! We are the Sinew Force!
Taryn, please explain what just happened.
So, yeah, Captain. Meet my former captain, who is a complete asshole.
Hey, watch your mouth, Taryn. Nobody talks to the captain like that.
Especially not a traitor that traitorously betrayed us.
That's right. You've got some nerve, Nugget.
It feels entirely appropriate to me that you used to roll with these Darrows, and that's not a good thing.
I'm the asshole. You ran out on us without even saying goodbye.
Because you tried to steal my plans to steal stuff.
Is that technically still theft?
You betcha. And we were gonna get a lot of credits for all those toys.
Thanks for opening the security door, though, Taryn. Now we can take the butt grenade for ourselves.
You should have thought twice about double-crossing the Sinew Force.
See? These lame ass lickers told me they were going to help me build the Smithsonian.
they're ugly as a hatful of assholes and they're gonna die for fucking with you, or something like that.
Time to die, you ugly assholes full of dead hats!
What?
Okay, we're really doing this then? I've never really been involved in a murder before.
Ooh, pretty!
Oh, not cool, dude. Everyone, sinew seal formation. Go! Move, Captain! It's fucking possible! My team. You guys are total cuss butts! Mark my words, Terran. I'll be back for you!
We got the bastard! Woohoo! All right! Set us down on the vault so we can get to work.
Last, but certainly not least, personally curated by Lily herself, and thanks to her extensive research with the Mantics, these are the finest monster cocks the galaxy has to offer. Hang on. I'm pretty sure there's a piece missing. Could she have? Well, anyway, these crazy shapes and sizes are intended only for the most experienced degenerates. Seriously, we've had to put up warning signs and everything. Oh, now here's something for all you ancient history buffs. Although it might be hard to believe, thanks to Cassadora's attempts to purify Prodigium, the art of dildo crafting is, in fact, a time-honored skill. Our ancestors used sculpting and painting to pave the way for generations of creative perverts to pleasure themselves. Pretty neat, huh? Oh, just take a look at this big guy. Sculpted by the late Sir Gabesalot, his piece is finely detailed and textured in all the right places. He masterfully captured the importance of visualizing a massive, throbbing, a hot, well, you know. My favorite exhibit. Only the most cutting-edge toys deserve to go into this Hall of Fame. Take a look at these beauties! Seriously, can you imagine how cool it would feel to go on a ride on the Giga Ultimate Pleasure Blade 3000? Or to be the lucky one playing with its controls? Not getting any ideas, are you, Cap?
What's next?
We give the Holy Butt Grenade a test drive, right here, right now. Oh, look at this vault. These things were in the clutches of puritanical anti-sluts for centuries. Now, they can finally reach the hands and holds of perverts that won't let such wonderful toys go to waste.
Ready to start some trouble?
That was the best sex I've ever freaking had. Wow! Like, usually, I still want to go again within the next 5 minutes, but Captain, I am so done right now in the best way. Oh.
Same here. I could see why you wanted to find this thing so bad.
This will be the centerpiece of the Smithsonian's collection one day.
It's gonna be spectacular. Thanks for making this happen, Captain. You got me my toys and took care of the only loose end I ever worried about.
Speaking of loose ends, how you holding up?
Pretty sure I'm gonna have trouble walking for the next few days. Or moving in general.
I'm not as bad as that, but my legs got a proper good stretching during that cross-country endurance run of ours just now.
What a gentleman.
Now that I ain't.
Sure you are. Just in your own way. On my planet, we're really direct about everything. But I've had to learn to respect and be sensitive to other people's cultures. It's been difficult to hold back and not just to say exactly what I mean. You know, just, hi, my name is Taryn. I'm an adrenaline junkie. I love shiny objects, and also please immediately suck my clit and fist me. Or more innocent things like, I just want to come every second until the day I die. Or even, you're a fucking idiot and your opinion makes me lose hope for the future of the galaxy itself. Oh, just to be clear, that last one doesn't apply to you. Or, you know, it only did maybe once or twice.
Ah, well, I feel much better now that you've cleared that up.
So, what I'm trying to say is that I don't really fit in. And trying so hard to learn about all these social cues of other species has really made me aware of everyone else's actions and whether or not they fit in. You and me are both complete losers to our respective species, but only because they don't understand us. But I feel like more than anyone else, I understand you, Captain. You can tell me you're not a gentleman all you want, but there's only one kind of guy that would risk his life to make a girl's dream come true. And do it so when he runs a fucking campaign of dick destruction on every hole in her body, it will really mean something to both of them.
I suppose you could be right about that.
No, Captain, I am right. Now, do me a favor and carry me out of here. My ass is so done moving on its own for a while.